Hey there fellow runners! Let's run 21K here at the Earth Day Run 2024 in MOA. Gun start is at 3:30 AM kaya 2 AM pa lang gumising na ako at nag-prepare. Pagdating ko sa race village, I dropped off my bag in the baggage area and then proceed to do some warm-ups. It's really important na ready and properly warmed up ang muscles before we run. Syempre dala ko ang aking Insta360 camera para mag-video during the run for me to share with you my race experience and hopefully maka-inspire sa mga beginners out there na mag-join din sa mga ganitong events. The Earth Day Run is unique because it happens only once a year and it is dedicated to saving our planet. Taking part in this event signifies our commitment to preserving and protecting Earth for future generations. I am happy to be part of it and to run with purpose.
2, 1, go!
This is a mass start at sa sobrang dami ng runners, we need to walk and wait a bit for us to cross the start line. Siguro mga around 2 minutes bago ako nakapag-start dito. Around 2,200 runners kasi ang nag-join dito sa 21K category. Pero overall, I heard na overall 10,000 runners lahat, including the 10K and 5K category. Kahit hindi naman ako nakapag-start kaagad, ay matatrack pa din ng tama ang aking time thanks to the RFID system na ginagamit ni Run Rio. Sa mga big events like this, they use RFID tags na nasa likod ng race bib numbers para matrack ang individual runner. So your time will officially start only when you cross the starting line.
Don't worry, your time only starts officially after you cross the starting line. Elmer, good morning!
Expected na talaga na crowded and mahirap humanap ng clear path kapag ganito na mass start. Sabay-sabay kasi na pinatakbo ang over 2,000 runners, so ganito talaga ang mangyayari. Kaya sa ibang events, they implement wave start. Kapag wave start kasi, may iwasan ng ganito na masikip ang situation. Wave 1 ang mas malalakas o mabibilis na runners, then after 1 or 2 minutes, wave 2 naman, and so on. Mas maluwag yun, and sure na may space for everyone to run their own race. But I'm not complaining. Wala naman kasi akong target time sa race na ito. I just want to enjoy and see how fast I can run 21K with little training. May advantage din naman ang mass start kasi mafe-feel mo talaga na masarap tumakbo kapag libu-libong runners ang kasabay mo. Kung may target time ka naman tapos mass start ang style ng simula, ang advice ko sa iyo is pumuesto ka sa bandang harapan para hindi ka ma-block ng ibang runners at makuha mo agad ang pace na target mo. Dito after a few kilometers ay maluwag na and I settled in my conservative pace. Undertrained talaga ako coming into this event, so I just want to see kung kaya kong matapos ang 21K with a decent time. After kasi ng Cebu Marathon 3 months ago, wala na akong long run na ginawa. Usually ginaganahan lang kasi ako mag-training kapag may race akong sinalihan. Since wala naman akong specific na pinaghahandaan, 2 to 3 times a week lang ako tumatakbo and walang long run kapag weekends. Nag-register kasi ako dito 6 days ago lang nung makonfirm ko na mag-stay pala kami dito sa Manila ng whole weekend. So buti na lang open pa ang registration and last minute nag-register ako. Mapapansin mo dito sa mga aid stations ay walang paper cups. We are encouraged na magdala ng sariling water bottle at magre-refill lang sa mga aid stations. Kasi nga, this run is for the environment kaya less waste dapat. May binigay naman silang Gatorade na water bottle kasama ng race kits pero since malaki siya, I decided na hindi ko dalhin. Buti na lang may mga maliliit na mineral na bottled water na pwede mong kunin at bitbitin. So minsan hawak-hawak ko lang ang bottled water, minsan nasa belt ko naman. Pero since di ko naman may inom lahat ng laman, binabawasan ko ng tubig para mas magaan. Kapag gusto kong uminom ng Gatorade, syempre hindi lang naman puro tubig dapat ang iniinom, no? We need electrolytes. Yung bottle ng mineral ang nire-refill ko para makainom ng Gatorade. Right, 10 kilometers na. 1 hour 57. 1 hour and 57 seconds ang 10 kilometer ko and I feel great pa sa oras na yan. I just make sure na tama lang ang pacing ko and I hydrate well para sa later part of the race. Nga pala, if you want to see my workouts and run data, You can follow me on Strava. Nandun lahat ng activities ko and hopefully maka-encourage sa'yo kapag nakikita mo ang mga ginagawa ko. Also, you may want to download my free ebook called Fit for Success, a 21-day running and exercise program for high achievers. Marami na naka-download dito at natutuwa ako sa magagandang feedback. Baka makatulong din sa'yo kaya i-download mo na. Punta ka lang sa website ko, janraycantos.com/fitforsuccess. After 16 kilometers, nakakaramdam na talaga ako ng fatigue at low energy. Alam ko na this is due to lack of training. I feel tiredness in my legs kaya naglakad ako paakyat sa overpass to recover. After that, I really pushed hard to maintain my pace at tinis ko na lang talaga ang last kilometers. Dito dumami na ulit ang runners kasi nakasabay na namin ang 10K at 5K runners. My official time is 2 hours 11 minutes and 34 seconds. 224th place out of 1,454 na males and 39th place out of 315 sa aking age group na 35 to 39. Not bad and I am happy with my result. Kami pre. .19 kilometers, 2 hours 11 minutes 36 seconds, 6 minutes and 13 seconds per kilometer ang pace. It happened again. Ayun. Muntik nang umalas. Sabi ng Garmin ko, overreaching, fitness pababa.